Hi guys, this is Riza here. Welcome back to my channel. For all of you that are new, hi. I hope you find a happy home here. For all of you that have been with me for a while, you guys know how I roll here on this channel. You know that I love you and I'm always sending you lots of love from my heart to yours. For all of you that have taken part of my special reading that I am running this month, thank you guys. I appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and this will be an extension of the readings that I have sent out this week. If you're interested in a private and personal reading from me, I am running a special. Please click the link above here to go to my site, or send me an email to the email that's running here below, and I will get back to you with what I need for the personal reading. I am running it until the end of this month. If you enjoy my readings and what I do here on my channel, and would like an occasional card during the week, or to be able to ask me a question once a month, check out my patrons page. I'll have a link right here. I do have additional specials and rewards that I offer at that site, so hook up, guys. Alright, without further ado, we're going to get to the reading for this week. It's going to be a big one. First of all, we're experiencing a solar eclipse that may have happened as of yesterday in some parts of the world, and today in others, or maybe just today. Also, today is National Grandparents' Day, so hi to all you wonderful grandparents out there, including myself. I sure hope my son sends me a picture of my precious little angel, because he is that to me. I treasure him dearly in my heart. Tomorrow starts Rosh Hashanah, which I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly, but it is a sacred day to some. Also, during this week, Saturn re-enters Sagittarius, either on the 17th or the 18th, depending on where you are. So lots of shifts, guys, we're going to be experiencing. There was a new moon yesterday, a solar eclipse today, so the energies are a little bit aggressive, perhaps, to some, maybe not so much to others. The more sensitive you are to the energies, you probably started feeling them last week and wondering why everyone was so whacked out or acting so differently. And it's probably due to the energies of the eclipses. And there's going to be another one at the end of the month. There's going to be a lunar eclipse, so get ready, because this month is just full of fun and excitement for each and every one of us. But lots of endings, lots of new beginnings that you can count on, because this energy is going to last for at least 6 months down the road. And you may have been feeling it already for weeks, depending on your sensitivity. So be aware that a lot of what's going on, it isn't you and it isn't the people around you. It's actually the energies that we're feeling, because, as I always say, as above, so below. We're all affected. We're all connected. So each and every one of us is going to feel the pull. I started a reading here, and it's kind of different. So I'm assuming it's because of the energies and the things that are going on this week for all of us. For some of you single ladies out there, or men, or depending on your sexual orientation, which I am not sure of, there's going to be lots of interactions with significant others, or with males or females, or depending. We're just going to be bombarded by the opposite sex, or just people that we could be attracted to. So we're going to have to work on fixing up our lives, cutting things out, or patterns or ways of thinking that have been with us through all of our lives to this point. There's lots of shifts going on, and if you listen to what Spirit is trying to communicate to you, and you end things that no longer serve you in your life, you're going to be really happy, because things are going to develop in a positive way. We also have the Wheel of Fortune here that is bringing us a karmic change, something that needs to happen in our lives. It's destined to happen, and there's nothing you're going to do to stop it. You're not going to be able to control it. And we're all being affected, very much so, by the energies that are happening at the moment, so just get ready for it. The first card that I have showing is the Seven of Swords. So something is going to change, and it's going to happen with speed. Someone may be planning or plotting something behind your back. There's secrets, something that is left undone, something that comes back. So you'll have to deal with that at the beginning of the week. There's something that's coming, something that's hidden. Perhaps you're harboring a secret that you're about to tell others. They may not like it, but it's just the way it is. Things have got to change in our lives, and we do have to commit to ourselves, to loving ourselves, to changing the things that no longer work in our lives. So whatever that is, if it's a job, if it's a relationship, if it's where you live, a place, something that you frequent, friends, lots of things are going to change this week, and they should change radically. If you're a fire sign, I know how that works for you. You just cut things out of your life, like the King of Swords right here. And a lot of you should take heed from fire signs at the moment, because they can change things in their lives very quickly, and they're very mutable. They're very adaptable to these changes. So it doesn't affect them as much as perhaps it would affect another sign. But we also have the King of Wands here as part of this change, as what brings this change on. So it's an entrepreneur, someone that's very driven, that has a lot of creative ideas. So if this is you, then you're going to take control of your life. You have a plan. You're going to work it through. You're going to start taking control of your life. Perhaps you're going to start your own business. Perhaps you're going to meet someone that's very creative, very impulsive, very fire sign. Then right behind that you have the King of Pentacles. So if this represents a person, it will represent one of the air signs. The air signs are very down to earth. They're very grounded. They work very hard at what they do. So if this is all facets of your personality, then you're going to become very creative. You're going to ground yourself as to what you want. You're going to start building your future. And it looks very bright indeed. If this is a person that's entering your life, just like the fire sign, they're going to have male energies, very strong energies. The fire sign is going to be very creative, very impulsive, very handsome. The earth sign is also going to be very driven, but for work. They're going to be financially stable. They'll have dark hair, dark eyes, dark skin. This one will have more brownish hair, reddish hair, more Celtic type. This will be more like Indian type, darker skin. These changes are brought on by karma. They're brought on by the wheel of fortune. It's destined to happen. It's destined for you to meet several people that are going to change the way that you think. Perhaps just by conversing with them, perhaps new friends enter your life. Just by being a part of your life, they help you change some things or tweak some situations in your life that perhaps you have been afraid to change up to now, or to even notice them or visit them because of fears, or thinking that you would be making the wrong choice or the wrong decision. No, I can't leave that job. I'm afraid I won't make enough money. Maybe I can't find another one. All those fears need to stop, because the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor at the moment. And it's bringing you something into your life that you have wished for, something you have wanted. Last but not least, you have the King of Swords here. So pretty much all the kings are showing except for the King of Water, the King of Cups. So water signs are not going to be predominant in your life this week. All the other signs will be. The air signs, the earth signs, and the wands, the fire signs. So there's going to be a lot of commotion in your life. If this represents a person, it'll be someone that's militant type, someone that uses their mind a lot to think, to cut things out of their life, to add situations into their life. They're very driven. This could be a lawyer. This could be policeman, a military man. Someone that is very well protected. He protects himself, see? You can't harm this king, but he can harm you, see? The great big sword that he has. So you need to watch out for the air signs this week, because their thoughts, their words can cut you. They can hurt you. Or if this is representing you, then you need to take a tip from the King of Swords and organize your life. Take what you can of what you have learned so far and move forward. Move forward into your life. Cut things out that no longer serve you. That's what this king could be telling you. Take your life into your own hands. Take your life into your own hands. Your thoughts, your struggles, what you want to continue with, and leave behind what no longer serves you, what you do not need in your life anymore. And you know what that is. For each one of us, we know that there's something that we've been wanting to change, something we've been wanting to do differently, but because of fear, our own thoughts, it's been holding us back. So we can't allow that anymore. We'll take a tip from the King of Swords. We'll cut these things out of our lives without any explanation, because you are a being of light. We're all connected. You are your own person. You have to make your own decisions, and you cannot allow fear to keep intervening in your life, because life is not that long. Life is short. There are many lessons that we're here to learn. And if we keep holding ourselves back, then we're just not going to experience half of what we need to experience in our lives. The card that is above all of this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess has lived, has experienced, has learned. She learns by herself. There is a veil back behind her that covers the truth, that covers her secrets, the things that she knows, what she has learned. That covers her guides that are back there speaking to her. So she holds her book of life in her hands, and she knows that intuitively is how she will choose her path forward. No more will she allow the opinions of others or what others prefer her to do or how they would like her to think. She will use her intuition to move forward. So with all of these people that are going to have a say-so in your life this week, all the situations that you need to tweak, that you need to fix in your life, you will use your intuition to move forward. Do not block your intuitive thinking anymore. Whatever you think, it's there for a reason. If you have a fear, if you know that something, or you feel that something is happening that isn't quite right, listen to your intuition. It's trying to warn you. It's trying to warn you, and you must listen. Otherwise, you learn your lessons harder than you should, because you didn't listen to your intuition. Excuse me. Here we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant wants to bring order into your life. It wants to bring tradition. It wants to bring family back into your life. Religion, a spiritual leader. Someone who can walk the path with you. Again, this also represents an earth sign. A Taurus, to be exact. So perhaps for some of you, an earth sign is going to be very predominant in your life this week. They may have secrets to tell you. They may have important information in order for you to stabilize your life, to be more like the King of Coins, and have a steady career, a beautiful home, a wonderful family, and be surrounded by the riches of what you have worked very, very hard to achieve. It's not all given to you, it's also worked. But you need to be more traditional about how you think. Leave the pipe dreams aside. Things that are not real, that can never materialize. Don't chase dreams. Don't chase ideas, because you can fall in a pit doing that. You need to be more traditional about what you do. Seek guidance from God, from source, from angels, whatever you believe in. Seek guidance, and they will talk to you through your intuitive thoughts. Okay? There may be someone out there that wants to commit to you. It's possible. Everything is possible. But because you're not listening or you're not paying attention, it may pass you by. So one last word of warning. Do not make those that are traditional, that want a traditional lifestyle, a family. Do not let them pass you by. Because this card is also on top of this reading, symbolizing tradition, symbolizing commitment, symbolizing a blessing. The Hierophant is blessing this reading. He is blessing this. There's someone that's going to come into your life that's going to make your life real. And it's blessed by up above, by the angels. I have pulled some cards from the Soul's Journey deck to see what we need to focus on this week. The first card that came out is Death. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. You need to put a death or an end to your fears, to patterns from the past, the way that you think, the way that you act, the way that you speak to others, what you believe. That needs to end. It needs to end. There needs to be a death. You need to concentrate on sacred symbols. You need to ground yourself in reality. Go outside, spend some time in nature, ground yourself, and think, look within. Try to figure out what exactly is a pattern in your life from the past that you don't need to continue to take forward with you. There needs to be an ending to these things, to the ways of the past. There has to be a death. You need to put these things to sleep. You need to forgive yourself as well. That is the next card. So anyway, loneliness is the next card. I know that I am never alone. Some of us feel lonely because we have not put a death to the ways that we think, to the ways of the past, to the things that have hurt us. We keep carrying around all of this crap in a little bag or in a suitcase, and everywhere we go we have all of this baggage from the past that we keep bringing it up. We keep thinking about it. It's always with us. So there has to be a disconnect from this in order for you not to feel so lonely. I get people that they want a reading, and they wonder, well, how can I bring love into my life? Well, if you still hang on to the past or the things that have hurt you in the past, there is no way that you can attract love when you are not there physically. You're not ready. There has to be a release. There has to be an opening. You have to be yourself. You have to love everything. Music, sounds, the outdoors, everything under God's green earth. Everything. So that this doesn't exist. Because if you love yourself, you're not alone. You have to learn to be happy with who you are. Truly happy with what you have around you, with what you've worked for, the things that you do. Because each one of us has a talent, an innate talent. We're born with this talent. If you use that, you can never be alone, because you'll be happy with yourself, with what you do. Even if it's dedicating yourself to others, there's nothing greater than that. Nothing. Loneliness. You have to overcome this feeling, because you're never alone. Your guides are always with you. Your angels are always with you. Those energies of the guides, of ascended masters, those are always with you. Just think of them and they will be there. The energy will be there. It's not that you have, someone standing behind you. It's the energy, it's the thought, it's the collective unconscious of all of us, of what's been here before. We're not alone. We're never alone. So don't ever think you're alone. You just need to learn to be happy with yourself when you are perceived alone. There has to be a forgiveness in order for you to achieve these dreams that you're wanting to bring about. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. If you don't forgive yourself for perceived mistakes or perceived choices that you have made that perhaps were not correct, that is not correct. We never make the wrong choice. We're always heading in the right direction. Our life path is always before us. We do take detours, because perhaps the detour helps us meet someone that's laying around in a corner, that we give them a hand, we help them stand up. In another lifetime they did that for us. So sometimes we take detours because we do have karmic ties, we do have debts. But if we don't forgive, and learn to put a death or an ending to the ways that we feel of unforgiveness, of resentment, then we will create more karmic ties for our future, more karmic bonds that we have to repay yet in another lifetime. So forgiveness breaks those chains, it breaks the bonds, it breaks it. Then there's only love. Only true love can come from that. I don't know if I hope you guys are following me with this. I need to know. So I'm going to want to see some comments on this reading, because it is deep, but it is what propels us forward in life, to feel love, to be in love, to allow love into your life, to not feel lonely when you're with yourself, because you're not alone. You need to be happy with yourself, so that then you can bring that feeling forward when you're with anyone else. And forgiveness of your choices, of what you feel you've done, and forgive others, because all those other souls that you feel have hurt you, lied to you, cheated, whatever it is, for each one of us it's a different story. They hurt you, they did this, they did that. Those souls were only there to help you learn the lesson, because ultimately unconditional love is what we're here to give to others, and to believe that we're never alone, that there's always that energy with us, that there's always source, that there's always angelic energies that help us. These are beings that are not even like us, but they're still with us. Their energies are here to help us. So forgive all of those from the past. That will help you bring love into your life now and forever, always. Service is very important indeed. I feel good when I can help others. When you're feeling down and empty or lonely, service. Get out there, help someone. Go to a, I don't know, where they have animals. Go to a shelter where they keep animals. Help them. Pet a dog, pet a cat. Go to shelters where they have adults or where they have children. Help. Be of service. Give of your time. Go to a church. Help an elderly person get to their car. Just give of yourself. Give of your time, because we are never happier than when we're helping others, than when we are of service to others. It's great, the feeling, the gratification that you get out of helping someone, assisting them one way or the other, showing them the path, bringing some love and some light into their lives, showing them how they can be happy. You see the beautiful green emerald color that surrounds this card? It opens up your heart chakra. It's all about working on your heart chakra when you do service to others. Even if you're very busy, you can take a little time out. Go stand in the corner. You'll help someone cross the street and maybe even save their lives. I mean, it's so incredible how we can help others, how we can be at the right place at the right time to help that one person that needs you. That one person that helped you 5 lifetimes ago save your life. And you told them, I'm going to repay you. Yeah. Well, 300 years later, you're repaying them by helping them cross the street, by picking them up off the floor when they have fallen and everyone else walks past them like nothing happened. And you're there to pick them up and brush them off and send them on their way. And tell them that you love them, that Jesus loves them, that there's an energy out there that cares for them and has sent you there to help them. I have a few cards here that I pulled from Whispers of Love as well, because there were so many people that are going to come into your life this week to help you on your path. I wanted to know, what exactly does all of this mean? The first card that popped out is spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So for some of you, you're going to meet a soulmate from a past lifetime. And this person has come into your life at this moment, and it is destined to happen. Karmic destiny. For good or for bad, this is a destined reunion of two people. It could be the love of your life, who you have been waiting for your entire life. Or it could be someone that helps propel you forward to meet the love of your life. Now, there will be more than one person. For some of you, you may meet up to three people, 3 or 4 people this week. One of them may be your soulmate. So don't disregard anyone at all, because you could be receiving messages from someone who is your soulmate, and someone that you have been totally disregarding, thinking, no, this can't be. This is just a game. People play these kind of games. No, I'm not going to pay attention to that. I'm not going to allow myself to get, yet again, drawn into something that's not going to work out. Do not make that mistake. Because the Hierophant is telling me that there's someone there that wants a commitment, or that can lead to a commitment, if only you would look around and stop missing the messages. Stop missing the point. It's destined to happen, so don't brush it off as nothing, because you may miss it completely, and it could be your soulmate, because they could be trying very hard to reach you and you're just disregarding them. And if it's, for some of you, someone new that you meet, look around, because one of them is going to be your soulmate. Actions speak louder than words. Express your love through your actions when you do meet this person. Don't continue to disregard their honest communications or honest feelings. Just because you have not forgiven yourself for past actions. You have not put a death to the old ways of thinking, your old patterns of thinking. Because you are in love with your loneliness. You're not allowing yourself to be with another person, to let another person in. Through service, you will find the opening that helps you release the past once and for all. With your actions, they will speak louder than your words. For some of you, open up. Open that heart chakra as wide as it'll go, and act as if that partner is already with you. For some of you, there'll still be a separation between you and that partner. It may not happen right away when you meet this person. So, make room for this person in your heart, in your room, in your home. Make room for this person already. Act as if the person is already with you. Talk to them. Do things for them in your imagination. This raises your vibrations, and it attracts. It'll attract your soulmate even closer to you people. I want you to know that I love you all dearly. And through these videos, I send you lots of healing and lots of love. A lot of you get back to me and you tell me that my voice is very calming and soothing. All of you take something from me every time you listen to these videos. Since I am a Reiki healer, and I do always say that I'm sending you lots of love from my heart chakra to yours, indeed I do so. But the fountain of energy is limitless. The universe is always sending me energy so that I can send energy in return to each and every one of you, so that you open up your heart to allow love in. Because love is all there is. Unconditional love at that is truly what we're here to learn. I want you to know this, to learn this, because I love you dearly. Sometimes when I do these videos, I have to take a nap, because I do send out my love to each and every one of you, and I hope you feel it. I would like you to please comment below and let me know if there are any other videos or something that I can do for you, a reading, anything that can enlighten you some. Put a comment down below. Let me know what has happened this week. I also want to let you know that YouTube has disconnected from Google. Before, I used to get a message that would come through to my email letting me know that each particular person was putting a reply underneath my videos. so then I could quickly reply every time I saw someone would put a comment underneath my videos. They decided they were going to disconnect from Google Live, or from Google Plus, whatever it is they call it, and I no longer get that. So in my busy 20 hours a day work, and then I sleep for 4, I may not have been replying to you guys as quickly as I normally do. But I'm going to make it a point to go back and check on my videos now, because of the changes that YouTube is doing, which I don't agree with it, but perhaps they'll change back in the future or make it even better when they do get their stuff together, so that we can receive our messages for the people that do what I do, that post. And if there is a way for me to continue to get it, and some of you may know it, please let me know, because I don't know how to get my messages from you guys anymore unless I go back to the video every time and check to see who has replied or who has put something there. So guys, know that I love you, and I will be talking to you soon. Myself, like everyone else, is going to change this week. I'm going to make some really big changes in my life, and I'm going to start opening up to those that I have not opened up to. I'm going to change. So, for those of you that are listening that may know what I'm talking about, I will not disregard my messages anymore, and I will open up to those that have been trying to reach me, and I have been unreachable up to now through fear. I will not allow that anymore. So, for all you angels out there that have brought me messages, like Gabriel, I think I am ready to start being friends with some people. Okay guys, I love you. Thank you for listening to my videos. I appreciate you dearly. For those of you that would like to communicate with me, I am open to suggestions. I am open to communications. I am open to guidance. Lots of you have asked me, how can I contact you for guidance? I need guidance, spiritual guidance. Don't be afraid to contact me. My email is always running below. And you can always contact me for advice, for guidance. I am always open, because I can. Because I have followed this path for a very, very long time, and I do have a lot of experiences that I can share with you guys. So if there's something that you would like to see me do, or a video that you would like to see me talk about, or something spiritual that I haven't mentioned yet, please let me know. Send me an email, or post under my videos, and I would be more than happy to put out other videos. There's one that I have on my phone that I will post, hopefully, and it's got a lot to do with the judgment card. It's got a lot to do with karma, karmic debts, or our chart. So I think I'm going to do that soon. Alright guys, I love you. Sending you lots of loves and kisses. Remember, Saturn is moving forward into Sagittarius again this week, so again we will feel the little pressure where our beliefs are concerned, where our religion is concerned, how we feel about things, the deep feelings of ourselves, what we've done with our lives, everything. So it's gonna feel a little rough. So you guys get a feeling of what Sagittarius feels like. Those are the signs that are going to be affected. Alright guys, bye for now.